With the Lionsgate on August the 8th, a powerful ascension gateway opens up, assisting us in raising our consciousness, helping us tap into our fullest potential, and even helping us connect to higher beings. And the Lionsgate also falls on August the 8th, which also then brings the 8-8 energy, which is all about success, abundance, and prosperity. So there's a lot happening with the Lionsgate portal, and the key theme for this particular Lionsgate portal is actually that the Stargates now open. And in this video, I want to share with you not only the key things that I think you should know about this particular Lionsgate portal, but also what exactly does it mean that the Stargates now open? What does it mean for us as a whole and on a collective level? So let's dive right into the key things to know about this beautiful Lionsgate portal. So the first thing I want you to know is that with the Stargate opening, meaning you can easily make connections to the galactic races. So galactic alliances can be made, especially for those that are really ready. This is more so for those that are already on their path of, connecting with higher beings, channeling, the psychics, those of us who are already on this path of really working with higher guidances. But now everyone is receiving the opportunity to really connect. So these galactic alliances can be made now with this Lionsgate portal, because as the portal opens, it also opens up the portal to connect to more of the galactic races, to really make those alliances, where you can connect more easily with those different races, the higher beings. Now, of course, this is for those that are really ready to do so. Not everyone will be, and even those that are not ready, this Lionsgate will still be very potent for every living soul, whether they're aware of it or not. But the Stargates open. So think of it like that. The doors now open so we can more easily connect. And if you have already been connecting with the galactic races, like myself, I have been connected with the galactic races, it becomes easier now. We're really meant to really connect more and create those alliances in a deeper, stronger, more profound way. Then the second thing I want you to know is that there's also a massive influx of downloads, of ascension codes, of insights and Codex upgrades that are now coming in as well. And this is to assist the elevation of humanity's consciousness. So each and every living soul is receiving this upgrade to elevate our consciousness. And this is actually being overseen by the Galactic Federation. So this is truly powerful. I've never really connected with the Galactic Federation, but as I connected to channel the information about this Lionsgate, I could feel their presence there. It's like we have come to the point right now where, as a whole, humanity as a whole, on a collective level, we are now ready to be assisted. Yes, we are being assisted to raise in consciousness, to really be uplifted. And with this Lionsgate portal, there's a lot of that upliftment happening. These downloads that are coming in, it is to assist us in elevating our consciousness so we can really raise above the 3D world of, going about life, of being, of living, of believing, of just showing up in the world. So our consciousness is really receiving that energetic upgrade. And the Galactic Federation is here to assist it. They oversee this whole process of elevating our consciousness as a whole, as humanity as a whole. So there's a lot happening with this Lionsgate portal. It is definitely a potent and powerful cosmic day that you definitely want to mark on your calendar, and you want to take time out that day for meditation, for tuning in, to receiving the upgrades. I will also release a light language activation to assist with that as well. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release that video. And if you are already a subscribed member of my community, just stay tuned, because that light language activation will then also assist you in really bringing down all these light code upgrades that will really assist you in raising your consciousness, raising your frequency, helping you really tap into and align yourself to an even higher frequency, because that is really what is available now with this Lionsgate portal. And like I said, the Galactic Federation is here to oversee that, that we are actually elevating our consciousness so we can really make that connection to, or the alliances with these galactic races, especially those who are actually ready to do so. And then the third thing I want you to know is that we're also receiving a DNA and consciousness upgrade. So all these light codes that are coming in, they're actually upgrading us on a DNA, on a cellular level, on a frequency level. It's to assist us in really elevating our consciousness, tapping into a higher frequency band that we're now really ready to tap into. Now, this year has really been like that crescendo of really elevating us each and every month with each cosmic event. It was like a crescendo really helping us uplift higher and higher and higher and higher. And now with this Lionsgate, it was already in preparation for what's to come now with this Lionsgate upgrade, this ascension upgrade, because it is truly powerful, because we all receive this DNA and consciousness upgrade, this frequency upgrade to tap into that higher frequency, because the age of Aquarius is in a completely different frequency band than what we have been used to. That's why there were so many shifts and changes happening throughout this year, helping us really shed the old, let go of all the old stuff, transcending our shadow selves, our old selves, all these old parts of us that are really no longer in alignment with that higher frequency of the age of Aquarius. And we're going to be in this frequency for 20 some years. Now with this Lionsgate portal, we're really being assisted to really raise in that frequency, to be more in alignment with really what's to come moving forward, as we're really fully embodying or embracing the age of Aquarius. We're really being assisted in aligning ourselves to that higher timeline, that higher frequency band. Then the fourth thing I want you to know is that awakened souls will receive the invitation, the call to open up, to connect to these galactic races, these higher beings that are now really ready to assist us. Because up until this point, only a small number of people have been really ready to really connect to the galactic races, to these higher beings, right? But now with this Lionsgate, it's really opening up for those who are really interested, who really feel the call to really be of greater service. They will receive the invitation to connect more, to open up more, because we are then here to assist in bringing the teachings of the ages, the higher wisdom to the people, to the world, into the world, and to share it in a higher and greater way. And this is especially for those that are already psychics, channels, those that are already working with higher beings. And also, if you're already working with galactic beings, this is then also an invitation for you to really expand what you have been doing. It feels like that we have been playing quite small, and now it's really they're wanting us to really expand what we have been doing. I know I have been feeling that nudge to really open up more, to really connect more, to work more with my galactic guides in a deeper way, and bring more of the teachings into the world. So you may have noticed that too. And if you're not open to that, perfectly fine. Don't think that you're being forced or anything like that. It's none of that, okay? Even if you're not ready for that to connect, you're still receiving that energetic upgrade, that conscious upgrade. And then if you do ever grow ready to then invite them in, that's then at that time. But just know that if you're not ready to do that, to make that connection, perfectly fine. Then you're just receiving that energetic upgrade, that DNA upgrade, to really help you elevate your consciousness. And then you can choose whatever you want to do with that, and how you want to evolve that. But those of us who are already channels and psychics and really connecting with higher beings, we're really receiving the call and the invitation to open up even more. So you may actually notice on or around the Lionsgate that you actually feel that nudge. You may even have more, connections that are being made. You may even feel that there are more guides really there. And you will also maybe receive more downloads and insights of what you are now meant to do moving forward. So here, just be open to that, because it will only uplift you further and really help you expand into that, what your soul has come here to do, in a more evolved and more elaborate way that will really deeply fulfill you. So don't be afraid of this, but really embrace this, because it is really to your highest and greatest good. If you're already a psychic, an intuitive, someone that's already working with the higher beings, just know that you are now needed more than ever to really embrace that. And now with this Lionsgate, that's really what is available now, to really open up more, to make those alliances with these higher beings, these galactic beings, the galactic races, to bring more of that higher teachings into the world, because it is really meant to assist humanity in greater ways. And if you can be a part of that, bringing more of the teachings, the guidance, the healings and things like that into the world, it's only going to be to everyone's highest and greatest good. Then the fifth thing I want you to know is that now this whole upgrade, these downloads and everything, it can be emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically overwhelming. because so much is happening that can really put your whole system kind of like on overdrive. So here, self-care is very much key. Be gentle with yourself throughout the process. Now, on or around the Lionsgate, you may actually, as you're receiving those downloads, just really make self-care your number one priority, because you want to really be open to receiving these downloads, and you want to take care of yourself so you're not really feeling burned out or overloaded by all these cosmic downloads that are coming in, these cosmic upgrades, because it is truly to your highest and greatest good. And definitely join me then also for the light language activation for the Lionsgate, because it will also help you really make it easier for you, also help you calm down any nervous system activations as well, because this can be quite overwhelming. So you want to do whatever you can do. And also here, I'm also going to put the link to my nervous system light language activation into the description below. So if you are feeling quite squeezed and triggered by this energy, definitely listen to that nervous system expansion activation, so you can then really calm down your nervous system. Because oftentimes when we're receiving all these downloads, it can be very taxing to our whole system. Our nervous system is being activated by all that is going on, and that can make you feel quite burned out and squeezed and just not okay in your own energy and your own body. So definitely check that out. But just know that whatever is now happening with the Lionsgate, it is to our highest and greatest good, especially those who are really ready to evolve, to expand, to make those connections. Then this upgrade will definitely be to your highest and greatest good. It will be highly beneficial. And if you're not ready for that, if all that stuff is a little too much for you, perfectly fine. Just know that you're still receiving that upgrade. So it can still be a little overwhelming for you emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally, because you are receiving an upgrade. Now here, just also be aware that people in your life may be actually be triggered quite easily. They may be a little frustrated, especially if they're not sure what is going on. So you can maybe here share with them that, hey, it's just a Lionsgate, you may be feeling all that, but just know that people in your life, they may actually be quite triggered by what's coming in, because every single living soul is receiving the upgrade, and just not everyone just knows what's really going on. So you actually now know, as you're watching this, you're now aware of what's really happening, what's going on, so you can respond in a higher way, so no arguments kind of can come about, okay? But these are the key things that I want you to know. Now, let me share with you how to make the most out of this beautiful Lionsgate portal. Now, I do want to invite you to take time out, like really put it on your calendar, schedule some time to take time out where you can really just open yourself up. You can tune in, you can open yourself up to the energies, to the downloads, write it all down, write down any insights that you're getting, write down any information that you're getting, even maybe become aware of any connections that you can make if you're ready to do so. But then really open yourself up. And if you already are connecting with higher beings, now here maybe have somewhat of a meeting with your team of guides and see who else is not coming in, what new races, what new light beings want to come in to really assist you, to work with you, to work through you, right? And then have that somewhat of a meeting or a mastermind or whatever you want to call it, to receive that next higher guidance for you of what you're meant to bring into the world, what is asking to be expressed through you, and just really be open to that. Make the day of the Lionsgate really your day of where you receive the next higher guidance of your next higher path moving forward. And like I said, if you're not ready for any of that still, maybe meditate and just open yourself up for that energetic upgrade. Definitely tune into that light language activation that is going to come out to assist you with all that. But just really open yourself up to receiving guidance, and maybe journal about what you're feeling, what is coming up for you. Write down any ideas that you're getting, any downloads, and anything like that. Because even if you're not quite ready for this massive upgrade to connect with the galactic beings, perfectly fine. But you may still just get the ideas and the downloads of what your next step might just be. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed this. I really hope that you're kind of excited about what's to come with this Lionsgate, because it's definitely assisting us in elevating our consciousness, raising our frequency, really receiving that energetic upgrade that will uplift us higher. Whether you are on this whole path of connecting with higher beings or not, it doesn't matter, but we all are receiving this energetic upgrade. So it's definitely to our highest and greatest good. So we can really align ourselves to that higher frequency template of the age of Aquarius. Okay, so it's definitely to our highest and greatest good. good. So thank you so much for watching. Now be sure to check out these 2 videos here. There are 2 light language activation, one about expanding your potential and also becoming your divine self, 2 powerful activations. So thanks so much for watching. Now I really hope you have a wonderful Lionsgate day, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.